A person whose mind is being used every day to find new values, accomplish new works, do new things that have not been done, improve the quality of living, solve the personal problems of his life. These are the things that help to exercise the mind. But to drift along from work to television to bed and then up and again the next day is not doing anything to make people. It is only continuing a humdrum, which is only one step above animal existence.
I come with two torches lit on either side of me. I was born for this shit more than Paris Hilton was born for dick. I'm through with forcing it. I just channel this beast speaking in me till my mental will has exhausted him. I don't take fraternal handshakes yet still murder fat breaks. And bitch, I'd send my soul for that mates of back rapes. You can stick that invitation up your rented anus during a ritual as my back payment. You fuck my karma rest. I ain't Faustinianizing with you and then losing my mum for it like Kanye West. I ain't losing my friends for it like Diddy did. Diddy shit? Yes he did, Biggie, he got you carved up fresh. Think I'm heckling shit. Why did Proof die 2 years after Eminem predicts his death in the vid? That's fucking evidence, kids. Too many sacrifices in the name of success and it's sick. I flip my middle fingers.
It's like a real million. You know it's hard to take sometimes. I know they're sucking me in, wondering if I'll escape tonight. They wanna give me a deal or kill my career. These societies won't take my mind. So you ain't reeling me in, they reeling me in. My Lord, the Maker keeps me safe tonight.
I hope you can see through this. The humanization of robots, propaganda for homo evolutists that shows up when they shoot vids. See for yourself, the deceit they sell is neither hidden nor elusive. It's captured and it's proven. It rubs in your face, the utter complacency of a capitalist movement that's rampant in the music. Dehumanization of man as female androids with metal skin confuses. So answer me now, why is Beyonce's costume worn by George Michael and Alistair Lau in 3 separate generations? Is this a hand-me-down? With Baphomet on the chest, check it, I fathomed out. Think that I'm cynical. MTV VH1 spinning the same 6 sinister rituals over and over again. Regardless of the artist, it's the same blueprint of a hoodwink in the visual.
It's like a real million. You know it's hard to take sometimes. I know they're sucking me in, wondering if I'll escape tonight. They wanna give me a deal or kill my career. These societies won't take my mind. So you ain't reeling me in, they reeling me in. My Lord, the Maker keeps me safe tonight.
When Britney Spears sung If You CK Me, she actually uttered the letters F-U-C-K me. That's the behavior that get left with 3 babies. Sell sex to the kids, the effect is seen daily. Enough of your lies. Wait, there's a 10-year-old singing she'll be a genie if people rub her the right way. She hits the bottle and ends it drugged up on MySpace, talking to some kiddie fiddler that's loving tonight's prey. Rihanna is a good girl, gone bad in plain clothes, not just the product of fucking Jehovah. I wonder why Beyonce's Diva album sleeve is exactly the same as hers in exactly the same pose. We've been so disgraced since the day that our daughters were dancing to Lady Gaga dressed as a hoe in chains. You said it's only play, then watched as your sibling mimic that bitch whilst asking others to poke her face.
It's like a real million. You know it's hard to take sometimes. I know they're sucking me in, wondering if I'll escape tonight. They wanna give me a deal or kill my career. These societies won't take my mind. So you ain't reeling me in, they reeling me in. My Lord, the Maker keeps me safe tonight.
My mind is not a tradable commodity, and neither is my life for sale. My career isn't, has not been as yet, and never will be for barter. Go save yourselves, oh my love, your worst fucking nightmare.
car's frozen over, the kettle's broke, the de-icer ran out yesterday just to set the tone for the whole week. I'm a second older every breath that blows steam in the air as I exit home. My drive to work is a tiresome journey. Same faces, same places, damn it, the same matrix. Arriving early on the same shift, pacing the same 10 meters of floor every day. I hate this. My waist hurts, I'm hungover as fuck, and I ain't learning nothing to lift me out of this fake circus. I ain't an alcoholic, I'm only swigging the liquor to kill the niggling wriggle from my tapeworm. Wait for the pattern to switch and you can bet your life on open mic night I'm home looking after my kids. Hand to the sink, grasping the dishes, down on my knees for breezing up patches of sick. I live this.
Man, is this it? 'Cause for once in my life, if I actually win, then I'll take it nicely. Happens the same and counting the days and nights, please. For once in my life, I might actually try and I'll make it likely. Mashing my brain and patterns the same.
I know moaning is hopeless, but I'm rowing against the tide, and it provides a focus to float with. Kids argue in the back of my car, are we there yet? But daddy hasn't got a clue where he's supposed to be going, and I don't know where I've been. In the moment of sin, I take 7 drags and hope for oblivion quick. Throw my toast in the bin, 'cause I can't be asked to eat tonight. It's a spiral and likely I'm slipping in. Sometimes I get a moment of clarity, it never lasts, just relapses back to a cloudy dream of me even having a dream. While my eldest is passive, my youngest's having anoxic seizures. That's the path I be with, that's the fam I'm feeling. This music is merely an outlet for my grievances, and I feel like shit, but it stands to reason. I love my kids more than any music I believe in.
Man, is this it? 'Cause for once in my life, if I actually win, then I'll take it nicely. Happens the same and counting the days and nights, please. For once in my life, I might actually try and I'll make it likely. Mashing my brain and patterns the same.
Look, I came in late in the game, but at least I didn't make the mistake of claiming I'm A-list. I sat back, watched them practice, even though I'm not established yet. It's making me grateful, I ain't one for saying it. No thanks, I'd rather keep my modesty and love my family as cream of the crop as my top achievement. It gets difficult to stop the dream sometimes, but that's not what's needed. I can run both of them really. Enough moping around, I'm home and I'm proud, knowing I found the folk I can bounce with for the rest of my life in an effortless cycle. For better to lie in a homey sounding than die honing a sound. Music has to be secondary, yes, but I still use it as my bestest of friends while nesting in splendor. I hereby pledge my intent to make you all my center, indefinitely resting as contented beings.
Man, is this it? 'Cause for once in my life, if I actually win, then I'll take it nicely. Patterns the same and counting the days and nights, please. For once in my life, I might actually try and I'll make it likely. Mashing my brain and patterns the same, and man, is this it? 'Cause for once in my life, if I actually win, then I'll take it nicely. Patterns the same and counting the days and nights, please. For once in my life, I might actually try and I'll make it likely. Mashing my brain and patterns the same, and why?
Yeah, I've got something on my mind for like 10 years or something. Yo, son, this one's for you. You got 5 minutes to listen to your dad. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, man. Yo, son, I need to fill you in. I can't begin to tell you how real it's been. 10 years in and you're here with me, I need you to pinch me. These words are for you and you alone, everyone else is simply listening in. Look, when your mom had you, I was whack, dude. I used to go out and leave her alone looking after you. She did a fantastic job, but the sadness moves me. I'm looking back now thinking, what was I out to prove? I was 20 when you came in my life, an angel from high, and made me decide which way is the right one. but I didn't know it at that moment in time. I was stoked with excitement, yet still felt caged in confinement. I'll explain what went on in 7 years when I played you this song when you're 18, saying you want to hear it. Pray to the gods you feel it. I've let you down in the past, but no more Keelan. I love you like I'm watching Venus.
Son, can you hear me? I'm speaking sincerely. My life has got a meaning as long as you're near me. I got some stuff I need to prove to you. Forgive me. You don't ignore me. I've treated you poorly sometimes, but you smile so bright and adore me. There's a hurtful little merry-go-round.
I remember we used to play together. Water pistol fights in summer, Republic Commando battles in rainy weather, and then I became the Sevens. I ignored you night after night, favoring letters and just making up sentences. Ashamed and regret for this lonely state that I've left you in. I could have tried harder to try harder and let you win, but instead I write bars and you accept it, grin, impress and record on Adobe Edition. You're brilliant. I've let you down in a heck of a lot of ways and built you up in others, but you never were one for complaining. The stuff you say to me on a daily basis stuns and amazes me in a second. I'm humbled and grateful. My love is unconditional. This stuff is something spiritual. My son, the utter living proof. The forgiveness is nothing difficult for a kid like you. After 10 years of missing you preoccupied, here's my tune.
Son, can you hear me? I'm speaking sincerely. My life has got a meaning as long as you're near me. I got some stuff I need to prove to you. Forgive me. You don't ignore me. I've treated you poorly sometimes, but you smile so bright and adore me. There's a hurtful little merry-go-round. Forgive me.
When you talk to people, you can tell they're amazed by your adult elocution, but bless you, I raised you. All the time we should have been messing with games and spending our days playing together has left my memory hazy. It's like I lost my spirit. He went to wandering, stumbling from one project to the next and got lost within it. And I'm not forgiving myself for my sinful endeavors. Be my guest and chin check me after the song is finished. Now I'm there for you, 110% to share with you. No other human being can compare with you. We're both bearing bruises, emotional scars close up a heart. A poem from your father can't repair my doings, but you're old enough now to shoulder this narrative. I hope you can fathom it fairly and flow with me after it. I've had my failings, but I rose up to stand to them. Signing off, your biggest fan, your dad. Come and hang with me.
Son, can you hear me? I'm speaking sincerely. My life has got a meaning as long as you're near me. I got some stuff I need to prove to you. Forgive me. You don't ignore me. I've treated you poorly sometimes, but you smile so bright and adore me. There's a hurtful little merry-go-round. Forgive me. Your clothes are still where you left them. Your perfume home in our bedroom still lingers like you never left. And girl, the scent is exception. I'm teary as fuck cause I miss you. The thought of the last time I kissed you still lingers like you went and left. Babe, I just wish I was with you. 2 days into the holiday since you upped and left. I thought I could cope, but I gotta say I'm a fucking mess. They forced you to go and now I'm faced with a sudden threat that you might not come back to the husband you love has been. I didn't want you to leave, that didn't stop you leaving. I didn't want you to flee, that didn't stop you fleeing. I wish I'd opted for 3 of us to come and see you, to give you someone to be with, and yet you didn't need it. Every time I pick up the phone, we get disconnected. I feel rejected, highly sensitive, sick to the bones as I'm sitting alone. My mind is depressive, I'd like to be there with you, but sometimes we live at the moment. I know you're having the time of your life while I deal with the same marital strife that you had for 10 years or more, where absence is frightening. Give me an inch, I'll take an actual mile, recognizing
that you've done the same for me over many a year. Bless you for real, cause this 1 week for me was a decade of fear. For you I get it sincerely and apologize profusely when expressing my feelings. To not be with you is the shittest thing I ever did, and I did it repeatedly while you kept it slick, kept it together. God bless you forever. Your efforts, endeavors mean more to me with every breath I'm giving.
Your clothes are still where you left them. Your perfume home in our bedroom still lingers like you never left. And girl, the scent is exception. I'm teary as fuck cause I miss you. The thought of the last time I kissed you still lingers like you went and left, babe. I just wish I was with you.
I miss your smell, miss your taste, miss your company. The way you laugh, your facial expression when making love to me. That funky shit you do with your tongue is fucking lovely. I'll give you buckled knees on Saturday if you will come with me. We fit together like we're stick or bricks. Every time I slip it in, heaven erupts in a sea of liquid silver. The attention you're giving him over the years is totally seamless. Girl, your sex is the friggin' shit. This isn't one-dimensional Freudian stuff. You are my epicenter of everything, joined by the love, hun. Let me moisten you up. I tried to write some hippie shit, then but got fixated by the thought of you. I want to get together over a bucket of drugs and fuck you, my lover, till you can't stand up for a month. I love the way you're so pretty and sweet on the outside, but inside both of our minds, fucking disgusting. I never met a woman like you before in my life. I still recall the very first lust that I saw in your eyes, and you saw it in mine. We talked for the night, then took it to the next level when morning was rising. You are my everything, every dawn I'm alive. Crying at my wedding ring when you boarded that flight. Just come back safe to me in this torturous silence, to the place you belong with me, cause I'm yours for a life.
Your clothes are still where you left them. Your perfume home in our bedroom still lingers like you never left. And girl, the scent is exception. I'm teary as fuck cause I miss you. The thought of the last time I kissed you still lingers like you went and left, babe. I just wish I was with you. Your clothes are still where you left them. Your perfume home in our bedroom still lingers like you never left. And girl, the scent is exception. I'm teary as fuck cause I miss you. The thought of the last time I kissed you still lingers like you went and left, babe. I just wish I was with you.
Night, darling. I miss you. I love you. Sweet dreams. Now this seems a little far-fetched, but my church is corrupt from the top to the bell ringers clinging in narthexes. Don't think for a half second that the harsh message portrayed in the book on the lectern's less than a dark presence. You stole the life of Horus and you made him Jesus. You stole the faith of the land and labeled us pagan heathens. You gave us flames at the stake and claimed we were Satan's legions, thieving a star cause you liked it and renamed it Easter. And in a blink what I've said is dismissed by the clergy as heresy when they buy their kids' fertility eggs. Hypocrisy from the vestry out of the vicar's head who couldn't give a shit what he said to you. He thinks of the check. I'm aiming to search for truth. Maybe that massive mansion you masturbate kids in might help to pay for the church's roof. No wonder your congregation's deserting you, but trust me, purgatory's personal purposely just to purge these fools. You are not my temple, this is not how it was written. You're more like the devil, clouded and shrouded in scripture. You stole our children's innocence and all the pagan festivals and laid your sentences under the gaze of blatant sinners. You are not my Jesus, this is not how to portray him. You're more like Satan, slithering as thousands are praying. You stole what he bled and died for in a web of lies. Dismembered Almighty on high as we bow to the sails. Lord, I'm here and I'm down. They reverse the pentagram like they did to the dog collar of God. Fearing me now. Your treachery is astounding. It's the sound rebounding around the bride and groom's profound as we're cheering them out. But here's the horrid dawn, that's an occult blessing vested on your neck and invested in check Masonic flaws. Occult sophomores as we watch it all, monotheistically praising a God that wasn't the one we thought. Behold the sermon as they preach to the dead, directing your attention to the sun disk behind Jesus' head. I thought the occultism of Egypt had left with the last pharaoh, but hell no, it's right here in the flesh. Pillaging pockets for ransom, promising places in heaven. Secretly Satan's reveling, watching the mass bleed. And that's the greatest deception, using our faith as a weapon. In nomine Patria Filii Spiritus Sancti. You are not my temple, this is not how it was written. You're more like the devil, clouded and shrouded in scripture. You stole our children's innocence and all the pagan festivals and laid your sentences under the gaze of blatant sinners. You are not my Jesus, this is not how to portray him. You're more like Satan, slithering as thousands are praying. You stole what he bled and died for in a web of lies, dismembered almighty on high as we bow to the sails. The Vatican's got it right, the richest few square miles in the world, where the law with the people here does not apply. Children are sodomized, gold dips onto dolomite, marble floor, and it isn't hard to call you fucking liars. The great cause of disorder, forcing us all into sordid absorption within the novus ordo seclorum, storing our metamorphoses into all we can be, drawing a straw for every soul of the Lord's little portions. It's morbid and awful. Behind closed doors the hoods are worn, summoning up the jinn as Christian guns are drawn. When Mary gave us the kingdom of heaven, a son was born. And when it comes to women preaching, they can't put a foot in yours. Hope needs to talk to Frank, cause I hear human blood is addictive if given willing in a thoughtless action. Dominus vobiscum as you weep with your servants. I believe your serpent's responsible for the fall of man. You are not my temple, this is not how it was written. You're more like the devil, clouded and shrouded in scripture. You stole our children's innocence and all the pagan festivals and laid your sentences under the gaze of blatant sinners. You are not my Jesus, this is not how to portray him. You're more like Satan, slithering as thousands are praying. You stole what he bled and died for in a web of lies, dismembered almighty on high as we bow to the sails. The laughing stock market has crashed, so I decided to laugh, take stock and market my ass, a chip off the old block, carved with an axe. I couldn't cut the mustard at an armory class, garnishing bats, fuck it, stay sick with the quill, turn the listeners' opinions to bill, till armchair critically ill, cause I ain't up for making a mill, I ain't even up for making a mean about it, I just make it a state my skill. This ain't a chip on my shoulder when I rap on the brakes, that's just rude man, this is my actual face. It's so dark when I practice my phrases, you couldn't look on the bright side with sunglasses or shades on. I'm full of beans when I'm rapping, it's inspiring. Gold bananas make the beat the apple of my iris. That's the icing on the cake, slap you into silence. I just took the biscuit when I landed this assignment. Welcome to the blackest sermon, no joke. When I rose out the womb stoner, I came opening a can of worms, that's for certain. Relieved the heaven like boredom, come hell or high water, and came in the uphill battle warring. Fuck where you're from, I set my traps. Even the deck of Atlas would be felt to land on my stumbling block. Son of a gun, feasting on upper crust since the day my father went, and no rubber. Fuck the mother of God, sick rappers to tell me I've taken leave of my senses, losing my marbles, jumping on bats in the belfry. Still the stanza is heavy as the temperature's raised. I fell from grace to land on the bandwagon and melt it. Don't mess when the trap steps, I'll put your lungs in a bag and cold the sack till you're led to a dead end. My amber nectar is set in text, the light in the dark that invites you to spar by sending a death threat. This is my war sonnet, cause when it comes to asking rappers to think, it's big fish in a small pond. I'll sell you down the river of sticks, then keep two fingers crossed at a crucifix with some sawn off digits. I'm spitting, it's a cinch, it's such a searing heat. If you ain't hearing me, I'm guessing ignorance is blisters. I got your girls, knickers twisted in twisted games, and it's raining pussy cats and dogs that all stick the same. Of course I'm the best rapper, cause I hit a raw, nervous breakdown down like a bear with a sore head gasket. You put all of your eggs in one basket case, such as me, I'll breathe down your neck of the woods with death gases. It's a bit perfect, any bitch hits me below the belt can give me some stiff upper lip service. The type to argue the tosser, cause I have a bone to pick at your carcass with some ridiculous sick verses. I'm so green I've even recycled your horrid death. Well, I fornicate with forest elves giving me loggerheads. I keep it proper fresh. Is this scene seeming to you like too many cocks spoiling the brothel? Yes. Snakes in the grass are getting smoked with the rest of it, cause I keep my nose to the grindstone when I'm blessing shit. Even your bestest writtens are never harming me. I give you your own meds, then the rest of the pharmacy. A nice flow with an ill quill. I see my shrink twice a week, jizz on a cheek and make her cry over spilt milk. Life owes me like Kill Bill. That's why instead of filling her pockets, I dodge it and use my quota to fill MILF. A hammer time, I get up on the wrong side of the bed, beat around the bush before she starts nailing my head up in the crack of dawn. She gave me more neck than an ostrich bungee jumping its esophagus off of a ledge. Thankfully, there's no bun in the oven. That's a heck of a hullabaloo, a heap of kerfuffle for nothing. My mind's lackluster in substance. I went to Turkey just to pervert 3 birds off of a stuffing. You know I'm sly and flighty, at passport control I commit identity theft and live me the life of Riley. No time to sit on the fence, I just rise up nicely and straddle the entire stratosphere. It's my scene. I keep it fat when I rhyme. I'd ask Stephen Hawking to see me hawking so much spit the catastrophe's nigh. Fuck a language of science, my science is my language. And like you said, you crippled bitch, it's a matter of timing. Remain hot when I've spoken, that's why your big fish can kiss the small fry when he's concocted a potion. You think you're properly flowing, but my display's like a tidal wave, whereas you just a drop in the ocean. It's like a rhyme unfair, cause while you're getting ants in your pants and having kittens, I'm taking the lion's share. Talking of what's fair, you get a B and you bought it with me, and I'll be sure to see you in my crosshairs. Straight repping it so low, I let the cat out the bag and left the whole hog dead as a dodo. Relish my promo while I took the hind legs off you donkey dick riders and then exit like blowholes. Beating me, I guess the piggies will fly, son. While you're flogging your dead horse, I sit on my high one, drinking my white rum at the pace of a headless chicken in white fronts. A duck to water when rhymes come. I keep the walls from the door, wearing my sheep's clothing, holding a hornet's nest, then chase you like geese roaming. Fleas in your ear hoses. I've had enough of people ganging up and kill 2 bitches as 1 stoner. I dine on fine wine, swine, and remain only knee-high to a grasshopper. Yes, I practically rock legless. You try writing a finer recital with equally viable vitamin content, yet it's a dog's breakfast. The vocal murder like voices. I laugh at the galaxy, happily babbling, all worlds are my oysters. Then I'm smelling something fishy when I heard all your voices, cause I should have smelled a rat, the rap's actually pointless.
It isn't long since you left us here, eyes reddening in stress and fear as your exit neared, and then we parted there. It seems so long since you left us here. Time never blink unless we ponder it when death appears, and then we parted there. It's not like we're struggling, but let's own up. Days are too long knowing we miss you so much. We were so stuck in our ways at the passing of days. It was taken for granted in the moments, and now you've left us a chasm we will never fill. When nature takes you away, it's nobody's fault, but still so stuck in our ways. We never appreciated the time we had with you to grow old at will. We miss you more than a desert lacking in water flow. I pour this on behalf of us all, filling up quarter notes. And where you've gone, well that's yours to know, and ours to find out when we rejoin you in death before the show begins again. Things are pretty tense since you left. Simple stresses seem to inflate enormously bigger best. Some of us living reckless, for some of us this is testing. We summon your inner strength to guide us till we lift our heads. It isn't long since you left us here, eyes reddening in stress and fear as your exit neared, and then ponder it when death appears, and then we parted there. It's and now we argue with each other on the regular. Does it hurt more than a regular squabble? Yes it does. So stuck in our ways, there's nothing to say. Sometimes we sit in silence till the memories come. When they do, we chastise ourselves for acting up, knowing that you never would've wanted us to blabber nothing. So stuck in our ways, we actually waste our time blaming each other for stuff that hasn't come yet. If you were here, you'd have us on the straight and narrow, but all we talk about is money and the pain is shallow. So stuck in our ways, it feels like we hate each other most of the time. Highs end on sad notes. Sometimes I gaze up crying at night at the stars, feeling so bad I have to fight for what's right for the hours. So stuck in our ways, we all fucked up today. Nothing but pain when the flame is expired in our hearts. We miss you more than a desert lacking in water flow. I pour this on behalf of us all, filling up quarter notes. And where you've gone, well that's yours to know, and ours to find out when we rejoin you in depth before the show begins again. Things are pretty tense since you left. Simple stresses seem to inflate enormously bigger best. Some of us living reckless, for some of us this is test, and we summon your inner strength to guide us till we lift our heads. It isn't long since you left us here, eyes reddening in stress and fear as your exit neared, and then we parted there. It seems so long. It seems so long since you left us here. Time never blink unless we ponder it when death appears, and then we parted there. It's not like we're struggling, but let's own up. Days are too long knowing we miss you so much. We were so stuck in our ways that the passing of days, it was taken for granted in the moments. And now you've left us a chasm we will never fill. When nature takes you away, it's nobody's fault, but still so stuck in our ways. We never appreciated the time we had with you to grow old at will. We miss you more than a desert lacking in water flow. I pour this on behalf of us all, filling up quarter notes. And where you've gone, well that's yours to know, and us to find out when we rejoin you in depth before the show begins again. Things are pretty tense since you left. Simple stresses seem to inflate enormously bigger best. Some of us living reckless, for some of us this is test, and we summon your inner strength to guide us till we lift our heads. I'm so sorry we blackened your memory, but you made a massive impression on me and all of those yet to see it. Your daughters are doing great, grandchildren are settled in, your husband's moved on to new pastures, but we let him be. This is my ode to you, the most powerful woman I've ever met, and you left a legacy that is so true, I respect that. And when death raps on our door, we're lucky you're the most alive, June, cause they don't know you.